flying around, you can participate too. So you're protecting your phone and the parts. They're crushed up, grinded into pellets, and then they are using them for some pics, which turned out really fun. This hotel is so nice. They just brought like. Hi guys, next day. I had such a relaxing night.
It's getting real. I just got back in from bringing in some more boxes, and my boyfriend's coming over to help me because he's helping me bring up my suitcases from the storage in the basement. Now I could do a lot of things myself. I like to think I'm an independent woman, but going downstairs alone is something I do not want to do because it is scary and creepy. So after I get the storage, like most of the other things that I have to pack are like my clothes and like my office area. So once you get the suitcases up here, it's gonna go down. So lots of things to still, not a lot of things, a few things to, clean up, and hopefully during this like final stretch of packing, I'll be able to like clear up and do some cleaning as I go, because I don't really want to leave this. I don't want to leave this place a mess, which I don't think I will, but that's the hope. So I am about to start packing up my glassware, which means that I have probably not going to have like bowls and plates and things like that for the next week or so. And even though like at first I didn't really want to be packing so early, but the more I sort of worked from home, I realized how beneficial it would be to get started and slowly be packing throughout like the last like 2 weeks, because I probably wouldn't be as overwhelmed if I like waited until like the weekend before the move. And now I can actually sort of focus on, now there's just not as many things left to pack, and then I can also focus on still getting those items that I need to get for the move, like a shower curtain and not a shower curtain, like a shower rod, really curtains, and probably like a curtain rod. So I think there's going to be a lot. I think there's going to be a lot of running around this weekend. But for the most, so in hindsight, I'm really glad that I listened to my mom and started packing a little bit earlier. And then I also have like some items that I want to donate before the move. So yeah, things are happening. Teamwork makes the dream work. And I totally forgot that I actually had it. I had to put it in the bathroom because there's no space in here. But I forgot that I had this suitcase. I thought I got rid of it because it's quite raggedy. But I do have an extra storage thing if I need it. Good morning on this glorious Saturday. I am rushing out because I'm trying to get to the auto shop so that I can get an oil change for my car before it fills up with a ton of people, which it normally does on Saturdays. So I am like rushing my boyfriend so we can get out by 8, and it's probably, I don't know what time it is because I am recording, so it's probably like very close to 8, like probably 15 minutes to 8, and I don't know if we're gonna make it, but you know, that's fine. I think if we could get there and be one of the earlier people, that would make me happy, so that would still be fine, and then we can continue on with our day, which is full of errands. I need to run to like IKEA and Target to pick up for Target like a shower liner, and then IKEA to sort of look into their sort of curtain system. I gotta say about this move, the thing that's stressing me out the most is the curtains situation. I didn't, like, I knew how much window drapings could be, but I didn't think they would be that expensive for me and for the sort of setup that I wanted, which was just like curtains. And I was thinking of at first doing shades, but that was gonna be like $200 for custom shades, and then I was like, I don't know how long I'm gonna be here to do custom shades. And I still feel like curtains are a better look than shades, or like they would, I feel like, add more to the room than shades do, whereas shades would just be mainly for privacy purposes. I feel like curtains adds a softness that shades and blinds for sure do not. So that is what I want to look into, and do more things like car related, like clean out the car, get it washed, take out the trash in the car. So that is one thing that, you know, I want to work on. This morning has been really interesting for me because I had like a really sad dream or upsetting dream about my grandma, who is alive. And I actually just talked to her yesterday, but I woke up, the stupid dream, I had me feeling like she was going to die, or like she had died in the dream. And I woke up, I was so upset by it that I started crying, which, if you know me, that's not something I do like ever, which I don't necessarily think is the best thing, but I don't cry often. I haven't cried in the whole year of, like, the whole 3 years of being in my relationship. And so when I started crying, my boyfriend was like, I was just sniffling at first, and I got up to sit at the end of the bed to try to like breathe so I wouldn't cry too hard. And then he asked me, he was like, he woke up and was like, are you crying? Like as a joke. And then I started like busting out crying, which is probably the most like distressing thing for someone to experience, probably, who has not cried in years, and then also for their partner who has not seen them cry in years, or ever. So that was a very interesting morning, but I feel better. And I think that dream, even though it was very unnecessary, I think that dream sort of reminded me that I need to communicate with my family more and reach out to my family more, just to show, you know, the people in my life that I do love them, and I do, you know, enjoy being around them and stuff. And that's part of sort of why I'm looking forward to moving back to New York, because I can be closer to my grandparents and my mom, and I was just talking with my grandmother yesterday about telling her about the move because I hadn't updated her, and she was just so excited. She was saying how because I called her pretty early, and she was like, you call me before I have my morning coffee. And so she was like, this is like sugar in my coffee. And I just thought that was the sweetest thing. And yeah, I think it'll be nice to be closer and to be around with them now, as they age and all that stuff. But yeah, also still try to like maintain my own sort of lifestyle as well, in my personal relationships as well. So yeah, that's just what's happening today, this morning, and I will bring you along for the rest of the day. This feels like the scene in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory when they're going through the tunnel. Looking at the infamous Hovet mirror, and I am shocked by its height and its massive size. I don't think that this is big enough to fit in my space, but I do think that this one will be a nice style. I think it still is like a nice full length vibe, and I like that it's a black frame rather than a aluminum frame. So I think that's what I'll probably go for, but I'll measure it when I get there. I just made what I'm hoping will be the final Home Depot trip for boxes. I estimated that I would have 10 boxes, but it's looking like it's gonna be one more box. I tried to give them like the moving company like an approximate number and tried to stay within that. But like I don't really think having one more extra box will really ruin anything, will really ruin the move, so that is fine. But I just spent the final weekend of being a resident in Philly. It's winding down my last weekend in Philly. The weather is weird. It was so nice yesterday, and really warm. And then today I woke up and it was snowing. So I didn't really want to drive in the snow. But thankfully, like, it's not sticking, and the driving conditions aren't very bad, and it's not snowing anymore. So I am trying to hustle back home so I can pack. I've been washing all of my linens, and especially like and change the sheets on my bed, even though I'm like getting rid of the mattress and everything. I did want to wash the sheets because I am going to try to donate them, and I also wanted to do that today, but with the way that the weather is, that's not gonna happen. So I need to see if there's a way that I can make donations during the week before the move. Oh my god. And then one of the things that I want to do is post my TV, and my TV that I have and my bed frame on Facebook, Facebook, so that, and like this free Facebook group, so that if people want to, come and collect it, that they can do that. I'm gonna post it up there, and then I really want to get the bed I want to take that bed down so that I can have more space to like store the items. in the apartment. And then I was thinking, instead of staying over at my boyfriend's place on Wednesday, I would stay over Tuesday night and then just like come back to work. Just work from home solely on Wednesday. And make sure everything is packed up and cleaned and stuff. So I don't have to worry about taking the bed down and breaking it down and all that stuff that day. But anyways, I'm on my way back home and I will see you there. Did anyone have these style of sheets growing up? I've had these. I think my grandma gave them to me, and a part of me wants to keep them because it's so nostalgic and I love these colors. I feel like they just scream 90s to me, and I sort of want to keep them, but first of all, I don't even know what size sheets these are. This is a top sheet. Oh, wait, this says Lit Queen. Oh, my stuff is a queen. A part of me wants to hold on to them. But like, just to be ironic, just to be like, yeah, these are ancient sheets and it's fun. But I don't know. Should I keep them or should I donate them? Happy Monday. So before I close out this vlog, I did want to show some swatches that came in for the couch that I want, and just give a little update on like what the space looks like now. I really want this Floyd sectional. I'm fairly certain I'm going to get it in off-white, but I wanted to know what it felt like, and I am shocked by how much softer it feels than I thought it would. I thought it would feel a little bit more like, I don't want to say scratchy, but scratchy, just based off of like the pictures and stuff, but it feels so good. I also wanted to see like what it would look like in the space, so when I actually move in, I'll definitely probably hold this up to the wall. This is the first time I'm actually seeing these in daylight, and this looks more creamy white than white, which is what I thought I saw. Yeah, this actually this still like feels good. This feels like what I want, but I wanted to see what the other colors looked like. In the dark, this looked more brown, but it's definitely very gray. Still feels really good, but yeah, definitely not for me. They have this like marine dark color as well. This marine like navy color, which is nice, but not really feeling the dark look. One color that I was considering getting was this green called Cypress. It feels, yeah, like I said, it still has that same sort of feel as the others, but I don't know about getting a dark like green modular like couch. I just don't think that is the vibe that I want to go for, especially because I'm intending on like making this purchase and it being more for the long term, and I don't know that I want to invest in like an all green, you know, sectional. And then the last color that they have is charcoal, which is just like a darker gray compared to like the mineral color, which is like very black, which again, not really the vibe I want to go for. So I'm still sort of stuck on the off-white, and I'll probably go for this colorway. But I'm really glad I got these swatches, and I really loved how everything came together and was like packaged really well. So yeah, I am excited to make that order in the next few days, and hopefully I can get my couch within a month, maybe earlier if shipping is on my side. But yeah, here's an update on what things look like. So yesterday, this desk was a pigsty. That's why I had to go out to Home Depot to get some more boxes, because it was so chaotic as I was like trying to clear up everything. And so this is like, I really can't see the TV anymore, but that's okay. But yeah, this is what, you know, the living room area is looking like. I took off the slip cover that I had because that was mine, and I'm gonna donate that. And then I just put back on the original slip cover that was blue, which totally adds a different vibe to the space. And over there is like, I've packed up my suitcases, I packed up like my to-go bag, my night bag, and that has like clothes I'm gonna wear for the rest of the day, for the rest of this week in it. And then there's like some other, if I walk here, there's like some more clothes in this box. Here's like my underbed storage that I took out because there's definitely more space to pack some things in it. And then you cannot see, and then there's like suitcase back there. You cannot see it under all this stuff, but there is like a Alpha pull out drawer thing from the Container Store as well. So there's that. My snake plant that is really trying to live, and despite my neglect, I'm gonna try to make it work in the new space. Can't make any promises though. Yeah, and then we have the kitchen, which I'm glad I got another. I ended up getting another small box for another portion of the kitchen items, and I will probably just have to bag up, you know, the laundry stuff and the cleaning things. And I want to run the dishwasher one last time because I have some little, like, a few more dishes left that need to be washed. So I'm going to do that and finalize everything. But yeah, that is the end of this very choppy packing video, and it is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time when it's every day. Bye.
She said she the one, I bet she thinks she is. Saying don't have no trust, I don't know where you been. I need a break.